everybody, and welcome to another episode of Eating Can Be Fun. Beemore Foodie here. Welcome, welcome. Tonight's episode, and I'm kind of excited because I'm just going to go wild with some things. Tonight's episode is starting with Salsa Verde. If you don't know what Salsa Verde is, it's a green salsa. A lot of times it can be on the mild side. I'm going to make mine spicy. You can, it's versatile. You can use it on anything. It doesn't have to just be chips and salsa. It could be whatever you want. If it's that good and you want to drink it with a straw, go ahead. You know what? I wouldn't put it past myself with some things I've made that are that good or that I've tasted elsewhere that are that good. I might drink with a straw. Anyway, I want to say hello to all of first time joining me for the first time. I have some new likes again, some South African people. Thank you so much, and to all the other people, welcome. So here's the fun part. Again, eating can be fun. It's fun, and we will work through this together. I am just going on a whim. I'm going out there on a limb or a whim or jumping, with Jim, whatever. But I am going to I have an idea of Salsa Verde, of how to make it. I'm just going to do my own interpretation, and you know what? With the ingredients I'm looking at, I doubt it's going to be bad. It's all about a process. So, with that in mind, you are going to live vicariously through my mistake, disaster, or award-winning dish. Salsa Verde has tomatillos, so it's a green tomato tomatillo. Now usually they have the like a dried skin over them, covering, it looks like a leaf. I bought these at a market in Philadelphia, which I did a segment on, the Reading Terminal Market in Philly. I got these. I only got a few. I'm going to make a very small batch just to see how it works. If it turns out great, then I'll know and I can increase the amount. So they had already peeled the tomatoes. Now the thing is, this is not a regular tomato where, dinner's ready, or an angel's getting its wings, or more wings, because I think angels already have wings, but maybe it's extra wings. They can fly faster. You have to boil the tomatoes. The skin is tough. You can't cut them like a regular tomato and make a salsa. It's just not going to work. So you're going to need to boil these, soften them up, and then you can put it in a blender, or I'm going to do a little food processor type thing because I got a new blender juicer that I can't find the manual to, and I don't know exactly how to work it. Now, that may sound silly, but I need to read something to connect it because it changes from blender to juicer. So it's not just a blender because most anybody can work a blender. So what I'm going to do is, this is the first part. I'm going to prepare all this stuff, get it boiling. I'm going to assume, I'm guessing again, but it's fun to guess, that the tomatoes, just because they're small, they're not going to take very long, and there's not a lot of them. So I'm going to say maybe 10 minutes boiling. I don't know. I've got some garlic I'm going to also boil, and jalapenos, onion. The lime is not going to go until after. And I have cilantro. That's what Salsa Verde to me is going to be. I might add some salt. I don't know. Other people might do it differently, but this is what I'm doing. This is fresh, whatever. If it doesn't taste good, oh well. Like I said, I doubt that. So far, everything I've tried is good. And I'm not just saying this because it's me, but maybe I am. But I mean, I would spit it out if I didn't like it. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop up the onion, actually slice it in pieces. I'm going to throw everything in a pot. Now, I will show you the pot that I'm going to use is going to be smaller. I would use a bigger one if I had more stuff. But it's all going to fit in here. I don't want it so big and just loose, whatever. I want it condensed. I want this stuff to get, boiled fast. Basically, I'm just going to, I'm going to slice these onions. I can show you. The other stuff really is just going to go in whole. The cilantro has already been chopped, so I don't have to worry about that. That's what's time-consuming, if you all know about chopping cilantro. I love cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you can leave it out, but it really makes up the salsa. So pretty much, I'm just going to, because I'm going to be using this all in a food processor. It's going to get soft because of the blender. Sorry, I don't have a camera person again. That's why sometimes if you're joining me for the first time, it's just me, so I have to MacGyver my way through filming or whatever. But it's not about what I look like. Who cares? As long as you can see what I'm doing, that's all that matters. That's the point, and it's fun. So, all right, that's it. Again, small amount. I'm not going crazy tonight because I could go crazy any other night of the week. So that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take. I'm just gonna pour them in like this. Put, whatever. Ooh, these onions are strong. Might cry a little bit. Listen to the turtles. Well, actually, I'm listening to a lot of different music, but hey, it's all good. All good. So, oops. Well, save it for the cat. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want a cat eating an onion. That would be cruel. She probably knows the difference. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut the stem off on this for now. I don't want seeds and stuff getting all over. Listen, look. Whole again. I just kind of have an idea from watching the people, but I'm just throwing it. I'm not that I'm too prideful to not look at a recipe. And believe me, I'm not tearing up because this is a beautiful moment. It's just that the onions are strong. But I've seen an idea. I'm just throwing stuff in. It's all going to get soft when I boil it. So, and I'm not using this water that I've got in the sink. Is not going to be used. Hi, I'm a little bit further away. I'm sure you can still hear me. Okay, now here's the funny part. I kind of lied. I guess I'm not going to use... Now here's where you're living vicariously in this room with me and whatever. My experience. So that you won't mess up. I did just say in the beginning I was going to use a small pot. Well, I'm not going to now because I don't have a lot of boiling room. In the water, it's too hot. So I'm just going to transfer this. It's as easy as that. Let's not tell anybody I made this little mistake. Again, nobody's judging. There's no wrongs or rights. That's what's going to happen. I'm just going to boil it in a bigger pot. Now I know for next time. Now, how much water? I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to see. Like I said, I'm just whatever. I'm just doing it. As far as putting the cilantro in, I could. Maybe near the end I'll throw it in. Now, I'm not going to go any further in this segment. I'm going to come back after I'm going to get ready to do all the other jazz. So, oh, and I'm going to make some other stuff too. So when I come back with part 2... I will let you know what I'm doing. And again, I'm just going on a whim. I'm just jumping out there. I'm just, you know what? Because I like the fun of just whatever. I like to just drive in a city I don't know and get lost and maybe ask somebody for directions or not. Just keep going within reason. All right, till part 2. I'll see you then. Cheers.